And welcome back to Icarus Olympus Solo Open World. It's going to be a bit longer session than yesterday. A couple of hours today. And tonight we'll be playing Grounded again. For now though, inventory reshuffle first. And take all of that. Good. Inventory is proper. Arranged again, so that is good. Let's quickly fill up the milk bottle. There we go. Good. Fire weapons, I should give myself some more 12 gauge buckshot shell, fill up the stack, and maybe put another stack in my put another stack in my pouch. Um, 5.56 mil rounds. Maybe grab an extra stack of this one as well. Actually, let me swap those around. And my pouch is red. So we move these in there. There you go. All 6 slots filled. Okay. So last time we grabbed ourselves a bunch of titanium ore because we're running low on titanium ingots because I crafted a bunch of batteries. So yeah, they're still charging. Let's see. I produce over 2 times what I use power wise. But maybe I should just why not? Let's just make another solar panel. How many do we have solar panels by the way? 5. I can make some more. I think limiting factor is going to be composites. How many composites do we still have? Just enough for 2 solar panels. Yeah. I would need 120 glass as well. There's 120 glass, and I obviously need more electronics, but I should have the copper and gold to actually make the extra electronics I need. Okay, let's see, I need at least 3 more electronics. So let's make 40. Also means I'm gonna want to smelt a bunch more copper. I could actually go out and get more copper ore. Gold wire and copper wire. Let's pet the animals. Arthur. Clover. Even though you're max level already. Patch, hey, you got yourself a new level. Cool. Let's see, what are we working on? Speed, some, and some region. We have, oh yeah, food affecturation. Then I want more in stamina. First food effectuation. That's an important one. Tom. Shiver me timbers. We have Tim here. Where's my hyena? There you are. Kitaka. Did you get a new level? You did not, okay. And the chicken. Good. Let's see. Copper. And let me through. Okay. You stay here for a sec. Let's see. We have a copper drill here. And a copper drill here. Okay, so we go down, pick up this one, go up, pick up this one. You have pouches. Yep, you could use some more pouches. So what do we need for more small pouches? Leather and iron nails. Let's make some iron nails. Give me like 100. Grab leather. This is the advantage once you have been playing for a while. You have all the resources readily available in your base. So with some more pouches in the mount inventory, if I run out of slots but not out of weight, I can then add more items. My pouches, there you go. 14. Nah, that's a bit overdone, isn't it? Say 10. That'll give us like what, 60 extra slots. For ore, so what we're gonna use on... I can use the brown one. Nah, let's go green. For which you need 50 paint. Let me grab some tea leaves. Can make some more paints. Let's actually grab some new tea as well. I should have tea somewhere, I think. Don't I? Doesn't look like I have tea planted. There's coffee in the back. Cocoa here. Avocado. So no, I don't think I have tea planted. Oh well. Well, that's an issue quickly fixed. I'll plant, say, 2 tea plants. There you go. Tea is now planted. Good. Can make more teas if I need it. Don't need these here right now anymore. We grab the paints. Throw them in the textiles bench and then we can color our pouches. Coloring 10 pouches. Here's the thing, if you want to color pouches, do keep in mind they will lose their inventory if you color them. So empty them out before you color them. These are the only ones I need here. Don't see no forest fires, this is good. But the storm ain't over yet. And then we'll sleep and we go out in the morning for the copper ore. After all, it's 1600 in game already, 1630. which is 4:30 p.m. for the people who don't understand the 24-hour format. And 6 p.m. is sleepy time. So, yeah. We'll await the storm, then we'll go take a nap. And then we'll go out and go empty out a couple of copper drills. In the meantime, the wire should have been finished. So I can make more electronics. There we go. Yep. Q2 more solar panels. That'll bring my total up to 7. I can make more, but like I said, I'm gonna need more composites for that. So I could as well start working on composites. Patch note suggested next week workshop equipment will finally get the elemental damage stuff proper, as in poison or miasmic pickaxe will finally be able to get noxious crust, and thus the axe is going to be able to get infected bark. Yay! Finally, our eternal struggle for epoxy will be over. Because, yeah, really, the struggle for epoxy is real. And I can queue 200 composites. Let's quickly go and pet the animals again. Because I'm crafting again, and petting them will give them the happy bonus, which is 10% extra shared experience, which is good for all crafting actions, which gives more than say 100 experience per crafting the item. Normally they get like 10%, so it would be 11%, 10% more would be 11%. If something only gives 10 experience for the player, it's only 1 experience for the animal, and 1.1 is basically 1, so especially handy for the bigger or the more expensive, so to say, item crafting thingies. I can already put the solar panels in place though. It's not sleepy time yet anyway, but best to do it from outside, obviously. There we go. We can place the next 2 solar panels. Try to line them up slightly. And yeah, there is no snap to grid. There is a snap to rotation though. I'm happy with at least a snap to rotation. Snap to grid would have been even better for my OCD, but You cannot have it all. That makes 7 solar panels now. During the day, that's gonna increase my power capacity by what, 12k? So 40 is gonna be like 52k. I'm only using, well, 15? Yeah, 52k. Okay, I'm using 20. Still. Using way more than we produce. Sorry, you're producing way more than we use. So that is good. You go back there. I'll put this in the second smelter. And titanium can wait. Don't care about that too much. Right. Nap time. And let's see. First the Omni feed. Yeah. And then we go for the seed animal feed. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Full on mount mode. That's the wrong one. These can go there. Okay, let's go. We are gonna go grab ourselves a bunch of copper. And then if there is room, I can also grab some more iron. Although I might have to swap out pheromone modules for carrying modules to bring all the iron. Because I reckon cart will be reaching its weight limit. Where are we at? Oh, we have to go way further. Hey, Mr. Yogi. Don't mind me, just passing by. Oh no, actually, I do want to cross here. And then cross there. Hold on. Alrighty. Now, as usual, the stamina bar of the buffalo is behind its health bar. So it's a tad harder to keep an eye on the stamina, but we'll try. We'll do our best. And there we are. Oh. Cave is closed. Well, they did do some rework of the map in preparation, as they said, for the Great Hunts. At least partially in preparation. Now we noticed in the coal cave, so to say, that like the entire cave was shifted a bit. Also look at this ground hitbox here. Huh. Anyway. Stone to go there. Consume, consume, consume. Let's see what cave template is this. Small one. I'll kill the worms. Let's start shuttling the copper ore. At least in this cave all the deep veins are still accessible. Yeah, I just wanted to check to see to make sure there's no exotics node there, because there's where it spawns in this cave template. No exotics, that's fine. Okay, so let's start cleaning up the inventory already. 5, 6. Six stacks in there. Oh. Okay. So I saw this number change a little bit, so I was like, I thought it's not gonna affect the weight. It is not. It's like straight away calculating the new weight value. Okay, good. Alrighty. On our way to the next ore drill. The next copper drill, sorry. Oh, okay. So, to make things easier for myself, let's just, come on, give me my ghost image please. I'm just gonna go and place some stairs here. Gonna work? No. I mean, it could if I had some flat. If I had some floors, but I don't have any floors on me. So unlock from grid. Let's try over here. Okay, let's see. Can we get up the part here? We can. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Ah, they just hang up. Okay. That's fine though. No idea who's like calling me on a Sunday, but... Anyway. Continue, there's the next copper drill. Let's condense our inventory again. Good, good. We're gonna go for the iron. I still can carry like another 600 kilos, so... We're gonna empty out the iron drill as well. I should actually drink something. Just in case you're gonna get any ideas. Bye bye. Like I said, drink something. There we go. Right. one. There you go. I can condense it a bit more. You can carry another 400 kilos. There's 20 stacks of iron ore, and the rest I can put in my own inventory. Good. That means, let's see, where shall we go? I can go for the coal though. Yeah, I can empty out the coal drill. It's a biofuel drill, I know. I don't have biofuel on me, I know, but Yogi Bear. If we are here, I have to go up there somehow. I think it's easiest if I go around this way and then cross over to the left. I think, but I'm not sure. We will see. Can we go up here? Yes, we can. At least so far. Okay. Yep. Cross over here. Should be able to get out on this side, hopefully. Yay or nay? That might be a no, actually. Maybe here. Yeah, there we are. Good. So, this here cave. The beacon is inside the wall here now, which is that hard to glitch into. And this cave then. Oh, it's in the wall. I forgot. Hold on. Medicine. No, medicine. Use one of these, so I don't have to worry about. Like, look here. It's not supposed to be here. Not supposed to be there. You're not supposed to be there. Like, everything shifted. This one is floating. Like I said, like everyone is shifted. They were supposed to have a coal deep vein. Well, this is silver. There's salt. Stop doing that. But let me see. If I clip through here with a bit of luck, somewhere around here, if I clip through, I am should be able to like find my old coal deep vein. Because it was somewhere around here. I think it was to the right somewhere. Can't find it no more, but look, there's the old cave wall. You see? That iron ore thingy is now unreachable. Or is it? Oh, actually, that is not this one, but they did change things around here when they did the map change, and that is very annoying because this was the only place where I actually had an coal drill. Last time I was here, I was actually able to. Oh, there we are. See? Deep mining drill. It still has coal in it, but I'm gonna have to find a new one. So, and that's going to be annoying because this one is going to tell me there's your coal. Yeah, I know, but it's unreachable. No longer reachable. So I have to check my this one as well. Like, go. Who? You. If you hadn't attacked me, I would have let you live. No, though. Bye. Like this cave here, this is completely messed up. Completely messed up. Let's see. I should have some extra coal. Yeah. F6. I was all the way there. There's one G14, which is even further away. This was like by far the closest place where I had a coal deep vein. There's one in the wall. Again, the entire cave seems to have shifted to the left. $15.10, $15.60, $16.10, $16.19, 20. Actually, I can even throw that one still in. Okay, let's head back to base. And like I said, I will now have to find myself another source of coal. No, easiest I think is going back that way. But I do need, well, I don't need a coal. What do I need coal for? I mean, fuel? Not really. I hardly use fuel anymore. Still, I can use charcoal, so having no coal is not the worst. But still, it is annoying. Actually, give me the empty biofuel can. Throw it in here. Stringy meat. So I'll turn into... Ooh, let's quickly salt this before it goes off. Ooh, nah, just missed. Just lost one. Tough luck. I had completely forgotten about that one. Right. Oh yeah, I wanted to quickly empty this one. I know I can swap some modules around, but let's just leave it for now. And I can drop some steaks in there to be processed. These can go in here. Boom. Continue empty this one. Okay, that one is now empty. There you go. The food, animal food, I can throw in here. Coal. Copper. And I can backload copper ingots, which can go in here. I have iron ore. Boom. More copper ingots. Good, I can make a bunch of electronics again now. Lovely. Can I? So I have to bring them in my own inventory, those pouches now, but let's just quickly go for a full slot build. This one, cool, the take all button does work. Good, that makes things that easier for me. That faster. Let's see, stone. That's full of stone. Well, then I better start making some cement mix again. Let's see, iron ore to go in here, copper ore to go in there. We have more copper ore. Open, take all. And the copper ore can go in there. Can all in? Yeah, all's in. Good. So I can put these pouches back there, and I'll bring you to the pen, so you can finally eat and drink. Okay. Any new eggs? 2 new eggs. Check. I can go in there. That one's going for a while. So I said electronics. Let's make another 100. Gold wire. Copper wire. I'm gonna need more organic resin. So it's a good thing we just got ourselves a bunch of oxide. Okay, let's grab 500 wood. So we can make 500 organic resin. That's all cute. We can quickly go pet our animals. Don't need to do clover or fowler, but otherwise they might get jealous or so, or like feel underappreciated, and you know, we don't want that. Undervalued. Oh, you got a level. Let's see. 5, gonna have 5 more, right? Yeah. I'll go here. 4. For survivability, and then I can put 1 in here. I'm not gonna do this one. Reduce movement speed, not gonna happen. I can do it in here, or I give him a bit more health. Health might be better. Especially now with the pouches for the inventory. The inventory size of the mounts. Meh. Jeremy Timmer's got a level. Let's see. Fall damage reduction. Yeah, that's a good one. Keep him alive. Alright, let's see what's next. inorganic resin. So in 4 minutes or so we can start making the electronics. Cool, cool. How's my batteries doing? Ah, they're fully charged. Good. How's my water wheels doing? They're still running good. With the extra solar panels, there's extra power power generation during the day. I wanted the one behind. I have to time it. So I should be fine to stay out and stay away from the base for a prolonged period of time before the water wheels would run full, and then apparently I didn't have enough power generation capacity to charge up my batteries during the day. A couple of weeks, a couple of streams ago, I came back to the base here and then I noticed the batteries being empty. So meat was spoiled and everything. So more solar panels should help me with that problem. Charge my batteries quicker during the day. Now in theory, but kinda depends on where your base is located. In theory, if you produce twice as much as that you consume, you should be roughly fine. Now it does matter where your base is located, like which time are the solar panels gonna stop producing power, which time are they gonna start producing power again. But yeah, right now I'm generating 4 times, 3-4 times what I'm using, depending on which benches are active, by the way, but that should be fine. Let's make a bunch more gunpowder, or at least fertilizer. Start out with fertilizer. Let's start with 50 of those. This will free up some slots for me, so I can drop more dirt in, and then I can start making the rest of the fertilizer. That sounded like the chicken laid an egg. So we can throw it in the deep freeze. There we go. Good. I can drop the rest of the dirt in, and then I can queue the rest of the fertilizer. There we go. Okay, plenty of sport plants anyway. Right, so electronics. Almost 30 seconds. And then we can make like 100 more electronics. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing after all. Next step is going to be silica, I think, and maybe some more stone mining. Make sure we can make more concrete mix. Always good to have some of that in store as well. And then we're going to have a look at the next operation. Start crafting these. Do I have trees up here? I do. Lovely. I do plenty. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 400 silica. Give me like 600 more. Or 400. They already have 400 in. Yeah, I already had 400 in. So 400 more stone. And the silica That one can start crafting. Good. Let's see, operations wise, it's about time we start doing the Arctic stuff as well. But let's do this one first. Construction of buildings and or bases. Sandbox. Okay, that's gonna give us another forward operating base.
The Assembly are new to Icarus, but if their track record's anything to go by, they'll be running the place soon enough. They're getting ambitious, but need some equipment set up by someone who knows what they're doing. They'll let you know the setup. You just gotta build it for them. Sounds easy, right?
It actually does, yeah. So, we have to reach a building location and construct a forge area. For the African assembly we have to go to the desert biome. This is the southwest. Now the operator is increasing their research investment on Icarus and requires advanced infrastructure for personnel in the region. Our mission is to construct a fully powered base to operator specifications. Terms is a flat fee. All resources and construction materials are the responsibility of the contractor. Didn't expect anything else. Like, you go do it and you have to care for everything yourself. We're not gonna help you. I mean, you will get like a nice 900 Ren, but sure. Let's start this one.
Once the Assembly got Africa working together, nothing could stop them. And now, here we are. They're moving deeper into Icarus every day, and need to grow their base network fast. They're asking for fully functional forward outposts, so get your tech sorted. Check your map, then head out.
Oh, let's first update it. The plate node automatically disappearing, so nice. It was a used to be a pain because the it did not automatically remove the plate, so you had to like manually destroy the plate, etc. I'm so glad I fixed that. Right. Anyway. Sorry. So for that, let's see. Okay, this base here. I usually build it in the cave here. This time, however, I'm gonna build it like topside. So let's first have a look what we need. Obviously we go full mount mode. Because we don't need to carry anything yet anyway. Let's grab the normal MOA. It's just inside the desert, so bringing desert speed food. Oh, actually we're gonna grab the zebra. Bringing desert speed food ain't necessary. You eat some of that, and you eat some of that. Pet you. Good. Let's go. The zebra. Jump before you mount the mount. Gives you a slightly higher camera angle, so slightly better overview. Ah, let's go. Yeah, next time I start on Olympus, I'm not gonna build my way all the way up north here again. Thinking of building a base, I don't know, somewhere around here. Be a bit more central. Or actually, I've built back in the days when we were still playing operations. I've built in this valley as well. I can like build something over here, for example. Fast to go there. Slightly longer to go there though. This is shorter. So I don't know, maybe like build a an Arctic base. Better have some resources ready to go there though, because an electric heater is going to be very nice if you build in the Arctic. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the one with the directional work lamps, and if you make the omnidirectional, they don't count. Something to that extent. Yeah. Okay, let's see where we're at. We have to go all the way to there. Gotcha. Quickly go visit the location, go back to base. You're gonna have to run back through the night, but it's fine. We'll bear to the left somewhere. We're gonna ignore it. See, I can already turn south, can't I? Yeah, I can. Good. Alrighty. Time to walk, to regen my stamina a bit. Always good to keep your stamina up. What's this lag? Not within 1,000 meters of this one, though. I don't know what the lag spike was. Eh, whatever. Yeah, like I said, always good idea to keep an eye on the stamina of the mount. You don't want your mount to completely run out of stamina, because it'll take a couple of seconds extra before it starts regenerating stamina again, and that is a bad thing if you're being chased. So yeah, better not let your mount completely run out of stam. This is why I always keep an eye on the stamina bar. I mean, even then sometimes I I forget, but and since this is the safe part of the desert, I don't think I'm gonna need a creature deterrent around this base. Okay. Do I really have to go down here?
So this is the spot.
Answer is
They got
yes.
their reason. Let's get started.
Okay. So we might have to build inside there. Eh. Still, I prefer to build topside. I don't know. For example, like up on top here or something. Gonna be a small base anyway. All we need is an electric furnace, a couple of work lamps, a dehumidifier and a machining bench. So easy enough. And I'll make like a 2x2 or something. Two by two by two. Little dice. Easy enough. Have to power it, so solar panel, battery. Solar panel provides 6k. Obviously a beacon. I could go safety first and put a creature deterrent on, but like I said, I don't think I'm gonna need it. Anyway, first let's go back to base. And since it's so little we're gonna be bringing with the pouches now, I'll go back on the zebra again. Don't need a buffalo cart for it. I can put everything in pouches and then bring it all in one go. Quickly outrunning the bear. Okay, that's why I have my mounts trained for speed and why I keep an eye on my stamina so I can actually skedaddle even when necessary. Let's go around on this side actually. Where we at? Okay, we go there, cross. Yeah. Now you can start running again. Good. Cut off the corner here, because we'll have another river arm. See? I knew it. Been traveling here for a while already. And I still run into that rock over there, but yeah. Okay, now we can cross here to the island where our base is on. And there we go again. Slightly east of north. And I can turn north. There's the lag for the base loading in and the armor stands. And get up here. Traveling the forest isn't hard, it's just a little bit time consuming. And there's base again. See? Easy. Bring you back to the pen. Nice indirect lighting in the pen. It's the lights from in here. You have nice indirect lighting. The same with here, with those lamps. illuminating this one from below. Quick nap. Let's go and start constructing. Steel. Okay. Think I'm gonna need some more steel ingots anytime soon. However, we just brought ourselves a whole bunch of iron ore. Ooh, 2000, charcoal. That's very expensive. That's why I prefer making steel with coal. 100 coal versus 2k charcoal. Easy choice, eh? There you go. Oh yeah, here. I want some rebar, say 200 rebar. And let's make like 100 screws. Four of those. Which is using most of the rebar, or a whole bunch of the rebar. So give me 40 more rebar. I can go for another 200 and then I'm out of steel ingots. I need 8 walls. Need 4 floors. Give me 4 floors here as well. Do I still have those, by the way? I do not. I had a railing, but a railing foundation, but that's okay. 1 spare isn't a bad thing. I'm gonna need a door. Shall we go for a proper reinforced door, for which you need some iron ingots? I better start smelting some iron as well, huh? And when it's done with all the copper smelting, I'll start smelting some iron. There we go. Composites can go in here. Titanium ingots we can throw in there. Let's actually repair the knife. Anything else repairing? Nah, this is fine. Okay. Give me a couple of pouches. That's the base. All we need is the benches. So, solar panel. What do we need for a solar panel? I do want a battery as well though. 8, 18 and 60. Easy enough. I do want a battery so the base can also like keep functioning during the night. Just be cold. Let's see. 2 gold, 3 copper, 24. 2 gold, 3 copper, 24 titanium. And 4 composites. Oh, I'm 2 gold bar short, so I need another gold bar. Gold ingot, sorry. And some composites. Already forgot how many, so just grab a complete stack. You can go in there. Oh, it didn't update. No, it's updated. The number 1. An electric furnace. What do we need for an electric furnace? Steel 30. 4 glass. What, 20 or so concrete? Actually, I need 80, so I need 60 more concrete. I don't have that. That means we're gonna make some more concrete. 400 silica. That's like 700 stone. Yeah, so I need 100 more. Start making concrete mix. No wait, I need 60, huh? And 80 total. Now I already put 20 in, so 60. This is why it's always good to have some stuff in stock. First of all, this one. And then 80 steel, huh? 30 steel, sorry. Okay. You go in there. Steel bloom, 100. Throw these in here. For now. Directional work lamps. Well, let's start by typing it correctly. 20 aluminum ingots and 10 glass. Let's grab the glass. I need 2 of those. Oh, I should not forget to bring some of that. Good. Everything still for that. Quickly drink something. Electric dehumidifier and a machining bench. Okay. And let's first though put all the items ready already. Okay, I'm gonna need more electronics. I can tell you already. Yeah, I'm gonna need another 35 electronics here. I'm so gonna need more electronics. Okay. I need like 20 more gold ingots as well. So let's quickly throw the gold ore in here. Let's grab some more organic resin, which I can throw in here. We're up to 20, so I need 18. Then I can make 100 more electronics. Now I could go and like as soon as the base is done, take it apart and bring the stuff back, but I tend to just keep all the bases around. I can use them as forward operating bases. Which reminds me, I'm gonna want to make a beacon as well. But I'm not sure I still have a beacon left. Yeah, I might actually. No. Let's see. Nope. So I also want a beacon, for which you need, guess what? Steel ingots. 5 copper, 6 gold. Huh. Straight away out of copper again as well. Okay. And furthermore I need 10 glass, 5 platinum. Or do I still have sheath here? No, I don't. Okay. And 10 glass, I said. For the beacon. How's my steel coming on? Good. Because I need 30 for the furnace. And 10 for the beacon. Yeah. Check. Let's actually queue the copper and gold wire. And then I can queue the beacon. Well, not yet. As soon as starts running the gold wire, I can queue the beacon. Then I can look for this stuff. 4, 10 for the beacon. For the dehumidifier, I'm gonna need another 4 glass and 15 steel. Yeah. I should have the copper wire. I'm gonna need another 10 copper ingots as well. Let's quickly first eat something there. 10 copper ingots. I don't have 10 copper ingots no more, so we're gonna need to smelt some more copper ore. And do. I'll move the iron down a bit. So after the steel, it's first gonna do the. So first the copper and then steel, more copper. And only then it's gonna continue the iron. Five there. Did I already pick up the 5 from here? I didn't know. Thank you. Another copper wire. Like I said, as soon as we start working on this one, I can then queue the beacon. Oh no, I need a platinum sheath after this one then. Okay. I can go for the beacon, then I have the furnace, then I make more hold on, there was I needed something which required like 35 electronics. Dehumidifier, oh, machining bench as well. No, that's the work lamps. Dehumidifier, only using 20. I thought it's 35. Meh, it's fine though. I can't queue this one yet because, like, after this one is done, I don't have the electronics for this one, so meh. Machining bench. What do I need for a machining bench? 40 iron ingots and 120 iron nails. Okay, so move the iron back up. Steel goes there. Copper ingots go there. 14. Oh, actually, hold on. Don't need to move the iron back up. I still do have the iron ingots for making the requirements for a set machining bench, so you can go back down again. Easiest way to redistribute. That's fine, you can do that one. Don't really care. The nails are done. Lovely. $120 iron nails. Steel ingots can go in there. I should be able to queue the machining bench now. I can, lovely. And the beacon. And then 100 electronics. And then the dehumidifier. Queue that one. Electric furnace we have, directional work lights we have, electric dehumidifier is queued, machining bench we have. Cool. Whoa, you got 2 skill points, huh? Nice. More max time is more fast. We like that. Arthur finally got his last level. More health. Tom did not get a level, but he's level 48 already, so... Did you get one? You did not, okay. How about you? Shiver? Nope. Kitaka? Nope. Okay, I'll pet Fowler and Clover as well. Just because. Yeah, Arthur is now max level as well. Cool. And Pet's getting 2 levels. Not bad. Okay, 20-ish seconds. Righty. 12:13. I have electricity tool. I have. Good. Let's go grab Patch and let's go ahead to the desert again. Eat some of that, and you eat some of that. You have the more stamina now. Oh yeah, look at the stamina bar. Hey, Alexik, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. How you doing today? So I do have 4, yeah, I do have 4 pheromone modules active, good. again, back down south, on our way to the desert again. Yeah, with the extra stamina, the zebra can run longer, so my overall average speed is definitely going to be faster. Travel time going to be shorter. Well, travel time would be shorter if I don't run into everything. Can you go down here? Yes. Safely? Probably. Just don't sprint when going down. Alrighty. See? See how long Patch can sprint before he runs out of stamina. Like he does. And some regen with the seed animal food is very good as well. No, you go further that way. Where's my marker then? Ah, okay. I thought my marker was thereabouts. Okay, let's walk a little bit to regen some stamina. And okay, run again. Good, good. I like the zebra as a mount. It's funny. Now it's supposed to have a bit more heat resistance compared to the other mounts. In theory, or at least that's what has been said a long time ago. But to be honest, I've never noticed that. The zebra still gets like overheated the same as the other mounts. Yeah, I believe it does have like more speed in desert, so from that point of view you could consider it a desert mount. Okay, let's walk a little bit. Regen some stam. Let's quickly drink some milk. There you go. Now back in the day when we played this as a mission, before open world was a thing, we built this base between quotes in the cave there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put down a little base on top there. I'm gonna put one of the benches in and see whether or not it ticks off. If it doesn't, then we'll have to cram everything in the cave again. Which would, by the way, explain the need for all lamps. Let me actually drink something from my canteen. Milk does not cool you down. Water from your canteen does. Just saying. Oh, and I now realize I apparently decided to not go for a creature deterrent. Because it didn't bring one. Huh. Okay, let's actually build it like here, about, like on top of the cave. We have platinum deep vein there. Okay. And it's above the sand. Door frame here. I'll make some windows as well. Oh, I thought I had selected the window frame. And let's first place the machining bench. Because it doesn't require power. So I think it's a good one to test out whether or not this is gonna work. It does work, good. Good. So that means I can build out the base over here. Good thing. Let's see, I put you here. Actually, I'll put you in the corner here. Let's do it this way. I think it's gonna look nicer. There you go. Battery. Solar panel. There's south, so I'm gonna place it like so. And the beacon we'll place here. Sandbox. No longer need that one. You can go directly to there. You can go to there. Oh. You see how it removed this bug here? Still, this should like... it did connect the stuff back there. Hello? Oh, this is not an electric... Ah, there's my fault. I should have brought an electric one. I accidentally made a biofuel one. Okay, that just means we have to go back for the biofuel one. And directional work lamp, I'll put one here. Construct and power 2 directional work lamps, right. I've constructed 2, I've only powered 1. Oh well. I'll still do the second one day. But yeah, that's my fault for not looking proper, bringing a biofuel one instead of an electric one. Those are both empty. Where's the... Hey? Where's the seed animal food? in here. Okay. How's your food buffs doing? Still active, good. We're gonna run back and we're gonna... Actually, we haven't been here yet, eh? Let's quickly go through here. We're gonna have to go back and grab ourselves an electric craft and bring electric dehumidifier. Nothing really interesting here, by the way, but... Just checking out the local area here. And there's the forest area again. A bit of a detour, I know, but lovely. Weather event. An orange one at that. That's fine though. Here's something that I've noticed before. If you're on your mount, it takes a bit longer, or at least that was my impression, before you get exposure. As soon as you get off your mount and back on, yeah, then exposure is straight away there. If you're on your mount when you go into the storm, it's like looks like it takes a little bit longer before exposure starts. I could be mistaken though, but that's what it looked like to me. It felt like. It's a tad hard to measure, obviously, but. But yeah, to be exposed or not to be exposed, that's the question, like Shakespeare used to say. Okay, red part is coming. Screen is flashing already, so I'm gonna start taking damage anytime soon now. And a bit of walking to regen the stam. I hope the sound of the wind isn't too loud. If so, I would have to adjust my audio settings. But yeah, then I do need someone to tell me that it is actually too loud. Otherwise, how am I supposed to know, right? Alrighty. Heading up north. Within 1,000 meters of the base. I know this because of the lag. And a little lag spike when you get within 1,000 meters of the base and where it's loading in the base and armor stands. Quite clear indicator that you're getting close to base. Anyway, a little bit of walking to regen some stamina again. I see the base from here already. When the electric dehumidifier, that might actually be the one needing the 35 electronics. See, I have stairs here. Oh, get up one. There you go. We can make use of the stairs here. Good. Bring it in there. Put that one away. Let's see. Dehumidifier. Electric. Yeah, and there's indeed one needing the 35 electronics. Right. 20 composites, 20 aluminum ingots, and 15 glass. There you go. Electric dehumidifier. $1,700. Nah, we'll do it in the morning. That's a good patch. Yeah. You're a good fella. I wonder whether this one will go to level 25, the same as like cats, dogs, and like the space animals, so to say. The chicken, the cow. Or will this one go to like, was it 40, 50? Like all other mounts. I hope it's going to be the latter, though. These two are going to be nice. This is going to be nice. This may be, but like less priority. Increase weight capacity, don't really need it, but it does lead to reduce health regen. Although I might be able to go that way as well. Increased inventory slots should be reachable via this one. Ooh, more increased food effect duration. Nice. This one has like extra stamina and extra food effect duration. Cool. I didn't know that. Right, you learn something new every day. Apparently I never looked at the talents for the zebra that thoroughly. I'll quickly bring him to the pen so he can eat and drink over there. Come on, get up. There you go. Since we have to wait a bit anyway, I am actually gonna go for a very quick smoke. And grab a new soda, cause this one is empty. Bad habit, by the way, smoking. Don't try it at home or anywhere else for that matter. Bad habit. But yeah, then we go back to the desert. We place the electric dehumidifier, and then sandbox operation should be completed as well. I think that completes the lower part of the fork, the lower fork. So then we can go and do some Arctic operations. Before I go, I'm actually quickly gonna eat some food. Consume. So I don't starve whilst I'm out for a smoke. But yeah, I will be back in a couple of minutes. are back with a new soda. Right, so quickly sleep. And then we grab the zebra again. Right, there you are. Eat some of this. Pet you. Eat some of that. And there we go again. Quickly drink some milk and actually in a bit some from the canteen as well. Because since we're going into the desert, I might want some cooling down. So there you go, there's a 4-minute cooling down buff. Alright, it's actually, there we go. Oh, I need to fill up my concrete ramps. We'll do it when I get back, if I remember, if I don't forget. Righty ho. Run, run, run. Yeah, nice amount of stamina on patch. Nice amount of long distance running. So much faster than running on foot. I don't care what people say, like, yeah, my character is very fast. You won't outrun a properly trained mount. Especially not my Formula 1 MOA. No matter how fast you are as a player. Especially not in on flat terrain. My MOA will outrun everything. With properly trained MOA, the proper food buffs and the proper modules. No way you're gonna outrun my MOA. Where are we at? There. Okay, so I can already start heading south. Like in rough terrain, you might be able to outrun a mount. But then I'm talking about rough terrain like null sector, and still I do think the mounts will outrun you in the long run. Like null sector is lots of patches of ground with stones on the ground, with very uneven ground. So mounts tend to get stuck there. On flat stretches of ground, where there's no stones, mount will easily make up for it. Right, back in the desert. Almost there. let's place the electric dehumidifier. So I'm gonna move this one to the corner. Place you properly in the corner here. There you go. I'll move this one slightly to the left as well, so it's not in front of the window. Doesn't matter, but it looks nicer. Okay, and all we need to do is hook her up. Ka-ching. Done.
Nope. I reckon this one's just about over.
Oh, you reckon correctly.
If you're looking to earn the Assembly's trust, you're doing it. And that's not easy.
Okay, weather forecast has changed again as well, because the weather related to this operation has now like ended. Right, now we run back to base. You see the tunnel over there. The tunnel leads through to here and branches off to here. This spot, I believe. Lots of ores in that tunnel as well, so it's not a bad place for a main base. Actually, thinking about it, if you go through here, you can rather easily travel to the Pillars region as well, through the Arctic. Just be aware of the crevasses. So putting a base down here, not the worst idea. Rather easy to go there, to go here. Like I said, through the tunnel to the Pillars region. Maybe next open world I'll build a base there. Close proximity to sandworms, so easy purple exotics farming. Anyway, let's head back to base. Like I said, I believe this was the last one on the southern fork of the mission tree. So about time to start doing some Arctic missions. I should be fine with the composite armor and hot rings in the Arctic. Don't think I'm gonna need fur armor. Composite armor is a nice combat armor. Basically nice all-round armor. Also very useful for combat because it has decent resistance stats and durability. And then with hot rings you should be able to withstand the cold of the Arctic. I have two hot rings. There are like 5 or 6 total. So I might actually go for an extra hot ring. Let's see if we can find some gorse tea. Okay, now we have gorse tea seeds, which means we can now propagate the gorse tea in the base. And that is good for another hot drink. You have the normal tea, you have the cocoa, there's the coffee, black coffee. There's the coffee with cream, there's the gorse tea, there's the honey tea, and there's the warm water, so 7 total. 7 different hot drinks, and because they are different, they have different buffs, they actually do stack. So yeah, you can have 7 different hot drinks active at one given time. Which, by the way, I suggest you don't do, having 7 of them active, because you will be overheating in the Arctic. There's the 1000-meter lag. Now for honey tea, if I want to make that, I should like fire up my old beehive. So you can start making honey and stuff. Put the tier 4 upgrade in, which automatically makes honey and beeswax. Okay, now we get to the deforested area here. Good. So at least we can see where we're walking. Yeah, you're a good patch. Thirsty? Just wait a sec. I'll bring you to the pen. There you go. I can put the electricity tool away here again. Good. I'll keep the pouches. The gorse-tea can go in here, and I can actually plant the gorse-tea seeds. I'll go plant them. Where shall I do? Oh, I can do them here. Those 2 teas are ready to harvest, so let's do that as well. Put the tea leaves in here. I have the hot coffee and hot cocoa. So you can make the green tea, you can make gorse tea. No, the hot cocoa, the hot coffee. And let's see, the honey tea, coffee with cream. And there is the, if you have the heated canteen, which is space canteen, that one is going to give you like the warm water buff instead of the cold water buff, so increasing your temperature instead of decreasing. So there's going to be the 7 different hot drinks. Let's put these ingots away. I mean, I can make another canteen or another thermos. Well, this is like 20 steel ingots for a thermos though. Oh, 12, okay. 12 and 4 glass. That's fine. Let's make 2. Make 2 more thermoses. And first you fill them with water. You throw them in here, stove. And then you can make the tea. Green tea and gorse tea. Why can't I queue the gorse tea? Yeah. Something weird where it doesn't really want you to queue multiple hot drinks. Oh, now it does. Good. Grab those back. Even though there is water in, you still need a water vessel to actually start the crafting. Tad odd, but what you're gonna do, right? And it is even connected to the water network. So, meh. Okay, this is green tea. I'll throw it in here. Put the animal foods away as well. Time to grab some more Omni feed. So let's make some Omni food. The fiber I can throw in here. Consume some food. I'll also drink some milk. Oh yeah, I need to fill up my milk as well. And there's the gorse tea, which we can put in there. Let's quickly fill up the milk bottle. There we go. Swap those back. Right. Operations. Oh, and did I already update my notes? I did not. I didn't know. Okay. Okay, let's see. Operations. Oh, there's still more here. 7 pillars. Filling scanners as they map the region, and then dust up. Yeah, I want to complete these before I go up here. This is definitely Arctic. Snow Crash is definitely Arctic. This one I'm not sure though. But yeah, let's go for 7 pillars first.
You've helped open Icarus up, but there's still some major blanks on the map. They want terrain data if you can get scans of the area. It ain't Disneyland down there, but I figure you know what you're doing by now.
I do. So we have to scan a couple of locations. For the Lagos unit we have to go to the desert biome, where we just were. Now the operator has put out an urgent tender for survey data, specifically around new drop sites. This exploration and mapping mission is critical to development of this planet. Our mission is to take radar scans at 3 essential locations, ensuring accurate data is returned to the operator. Contractors will be provided with radar equipment, but all other risk and resourcing is the responsibility of the contractor. Expect elevated wildlife and weather threats. Okay, we can do this. Now this part where it says exploration and mapping mission is critical to development of this planet. I believe back in the day before open world was a thing, you had to do this mission in order to open up a bit more of the map. You started out with like very limited part of the map available, and then bit by bit you like opened up extra parts of the map.
And you know how this goes. They want scans of the area so they can start bringing in prospector crews. First site's marked on your map. Grab a radar and let's go. Just remember, it's wild out there. It's wild country.
So you start out like here, and then you have first operations in here, and like there were mission boundaries, like we could not get to other biomes. You couldn't get far away from the starting area, and then you ran into like, hey, this is out of bounds. So bit by bit, by doing those missions, you like expanded the map, unlocked new parts of the map. Now obviously this is no longer a thing with an open world. With an open world is just like, hey, you get everything. But yeah. Let's see. Scanner. You are a tad close to my base though. see if you take off, if you're gonna damage the base. You're not? Lovely. Good. That means I don't have to repair stuff either. Okay, now we have to go to 3 locations, 1, 2 and 3, so I'm gonna grab the, whatchamacallit, zebra again. This time with the desert speed food though. Oh, this one is on an island in the lake there. Cool. It is Oasis. Sometimes there is a sandworm around here though. This should be still a safe area. This will have scorps and hyenas and cougars, and this one as well. But since this is on the island, this is the safest one to do. 12 o'clock. Sure, we can go for do at least the first scan. I have beams and I have my shelter for my mount. Good. I wanted to top up my ramps, so we grab a couple of ramps. I could replace these with concrete, so I don't have to worry about weather. I could as well, I think. We're gonna weigh a bit more though, but 0.5 kilos versus 5 kilos, yeah, I'm definitely gonna weigh more. Ooh, I might get over encumbered if I do this though. Oh no, good. Oh, that's the wrong one. And this is, I'm not over encumbered because I have the concrete in my inventory weighs less talent. It's closed though. Pet you first. I could bring the buffalo with cart, and then I can, when I'm done with this operation, I can straight away build a contact device and start a new operation from there, but this is fine. Let's see where's my map marker. Yep, still in the correct spot. Good. Oh, I need to feed my mount. The food bus just ran out. And I did not bring the animal food. I noticed the food bus ran out because the stamina bar of the zebra is a tad small. That's how I noticed. Now, grabbing the animal food will mean I'm gonna be over encumbered, but I'm just gonna feed the mount and then put the food in his inventory. He has 5 slots, good. And desert. Animal feed for more movement speed in the desert. Eat some of that for more food buff effectiveness. One of those, and I can already give you this one. Now, even with like full-on pheromone modules, I still have 2 entire rows of inventory slots free because of the pouches. Okay, so I have 2 extra hot drinks, which I'm not gonna need. After all, we're gonna be in the desert. Oh, and if you look at the weather forecast, you can see mission-specific weather forecast, all yellow and red, and no longer the greens. Anyway, I fed the mount. You can straight away see it has a way bigger stamina bar now. we're on our way again. Round and around we go. So yeah, we can spend the night in a relocated base, the desert base. That's the advantage of keeping all the bases which I have to build for operations, just keep them intact. Means you can reuse them. Relocated has beds and everything in it. The sandbox we just built, sandbox base, does not have a bedroll, but all I need is like a bit of materials to actually make a bedroll and a campfire, and then I can sleep there as well if and when necessary. But there's a reason why I built all the bases out of concrete, so they don't get any weather damage and I can reuse them. I can use them as forward operating bases. So you will end up with a bunch of forward operating bases dotted around the map. And we have Homestead, which we converted into a full secondary base. With Pyramid, which is a forward operating base in the Pillars region. With the medical base in the northwest corner of the Riverlands. Etc, etc. Okay, where's your parent? Huh. Oh, there. Okay. I was already thinking, like, why is there a juvenile Moa walking around on his own? Okay, let's see. Which one to do first? Easiest is to go this one first, then we go here, and then we circle to that one. I'm gonna actually drink some from my canteen. So it cools down the temperature. You can see on the bottom left the temperature bar. It was close to the red. Now it no longer is. Alrighty. What's the time? 14:26. Okay, we still have a bit of daylight left. Good, good. Just to crash the shuttle thingy. Oh, can't run up the hill, obviously. Sometimes there's a sandworm somewhere. Oh, there it is actually. You see the bubbling sand? There is a sandworm. If you go close there, it'll pop up and you can take it out. Sandworms are easy to take out. Once you know their attack pattern, they're very easy to take out. So they're a good candidate for biomass collecting, biomass harvesting, once Great Hunt comes out. Okay, let's see, where do we have to do the scan? Okay. So, and hey, it must be top side then. Top there. Okay, okay. Hold on. I remember. Come around from the back side. There it is. I went up too far. Now I'm down too far again. There you go.
This is the zone. It's around here.
Interesting hitboxing here, though. Okay, first of all, we want a safe spot for our mount. So, yeah, they definitely have to work on this. Like I said, first let's go make a safe spot for our mount. We don't want to lose the mount, so diagonal and another diagonal, and then we can put floors, 3 walls, stairs going down. You're gonna be set to stay. You are set to stay, good. First for this one. Okay. So you're set to stay, which is good. We bring you up here. Put the 4th wall in. And now we take out the stairs here. Meaning there's no animal gonna be able to attack my zebra. If something aggroes on it, it'll run off the cliff. Okay. Knife in fist. Let's see what wildlife we're gonna get.
You're gonna have your work cut out for you around here.
I seem to hear yags, cougars. He can't get here. That one though, he might actually run off
Looks
or
like the
around.
unit stopped. Get it back online or you're gonna be here for a while.
I did so already. Coming up on 1600. That's fine.
We ain't done here though. Check your map for the next location.
Come on. There you go. Oh, not seen any aggressive wildlife. Now I do hear aggro music, but I don't see anything. Must be that one over there. Maybe, possibly. You know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna go. We need to go to that one. Southwest. Okay. I'll go all around to the left here. Yeah, cougar there. Yeah, got stuck. Hold on, I have to go that way. Alrighty. Hello, Mr. Elephant. Some dribbos just spawned in. So, for the next scan location, we're gonna do the same. We build a little shelter for our, a little safe spot for our mount. Sandworm. So our mounts stay safe, which is always important. I know what to do, yeah. Step 1, build shelter for mount. Inventory. No, I wanted that side. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Put you up here. Put the fourth wall in. Take out the stairs. Now anything aggroing on the zebra is going to stand underneath and is not going to be able to get to there because of the diagonal beams. Assuming we're going to face some scorps, let me already grab a green pill. Okay. See, not all stones are mineable here. This one, for example, is not mineable. It's that annoying if you're in the desert and you need stone.
This zone's hot, so a little advice. If
Hot
it
as in
moves,
41 degrees.
kill it.
Sure. Okay.
There's a problem with the machine. Can you fire it back up?
I am. No worries. Elephant is down. Hey to digging. Welcome.
Okay.
Lurking is fine.
Time to move out.
You know that.
There's another zone marked on your map.
And grab this one. Good. Not over encumbered, this is good. We have a nice elephant vestige. We bring you out. These. Those. Now we are over encumbered, but that's fine. Let's go to relocated base. You can spend the night there, it's 5:45 in game, so now we can finish this operation in daylight. Isn't here, right? Towards the... Oh no, I have to have the other one. Sorry. Head north and take a left. Gotcha. Gotcha. I was already looking like, these look like unfamiliar rock walls, so yeah, this looks better. This looks more familiar. Then the last scan location is somewhere on an island in the lake there. So it's going to be a rather safe scan. I just have to build up there. First though, here we go. Actually, you can carry this one as well. of you. How's the power here? Yeah, good, very good. 2 batteries to power everything. I even have a repair bench. Okay, you stay there whilst I go big island, the first island. Okay, let's go over there and we have to build up to get there, get to the top. You see the radar scan thingy.
This is the zone. It's around here somewhere.
So I can find my way back easy. No, nothing is gonna come here. Like I said, this is a very safe scan. All you need to do is stay a bit close. Let's quickly consume some food, drink some milk, cause why not? My cooling down buff is almost gone.
Oh, man. That's some angry wildlife.
Yeah, but it can't get up. Hey, it's a mammoth! It is a mammoth, yay! Colombian mammoth. Nice.
Something happened. You're gonna need to reactivate that thing.
I want his visage. I so want a visage of this guy.
But don't stop now. There's another marker on your map.
So now we have to... I'm gonna bring the tusk to the... what you call it, to the zebra. I think he only has 1 bulk slot though. So I'll put the other one in the base then. Yeah, see, he only has 1 bulk slot. But like I said, the other one I'll put in the base here. Desert winds, yellow. I don't think I have an air conditioning here. AC, so I can't really cool down that much. So I'm gonna quickly drop off the tusk in the base, go back, grab the radar, and then it should finish this operation, and then it should change the weather patterns as well. Should. But we'll have a look. We'll see. Yeah, and I have another mammoth trophy. Did I have one already? I'm not sure. Does Olympus have mammoths natively? It might not have it though. Huh. Well, we'll see when I'm back in base.
Very good. I'd
See?
say we're finished here.
Weather predictions
And you're
changed.
still breathing.
I know, right? Breathing seems to be rather essential for your health. Or so I have been told. So yeah, I tend to try to keep breathing. Well, temperature is fine though. So I can just quickly take shelter inside here. I mean, I could actually turn this straight into 100 epoxy. I'm still an epoxy hoarder here on Olympus. After all, it's only going to be next week's update, which is going to enable the infected bark on the workshop equipment. So yeah, I'll be grabbing the epoxy from here straight away. Yeah, I've expanded this base. It was going here and then there. Expanded the base a bit so I had a bit more room for some of the benches here. Yeah, just because. I'm wondering, there might be some duplicate winners in here still. Like that one. And that one. And that one. There you go. I grab the epoxy. So yeah, I took out those duplicate doors as well. I think I took out all the duplicate base pieces here. Oh, the table and the chairs might still be double though. Yep. And some of the floors, I haven't taken out all the floors. Let's put a couple more chairs down, just because. There you go. Now 5 people can sit instead of 3. Now the chair and the table I can throw back in there. More windows, so I could for example make a window there if I want to. Why would you actually make a base with so few windows? See, just make some more windows. I'll put a window here as well, why not? And there you go. If we can go back to normal window. Right. Couple more windows in here, a bit more daylight. Storm is about over. So grab the animal foods. Sounds like a cougar relatively close, but shouldn't. Okay. Oh, you got yourself a level, eh? I'll put in the skill point in a sec. First I'm gonna feed you proper. There you go. Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Because you're so early in the your experience. But I'm over encumbered by 0.2 kilos. Meh. Don't matter. Right. We're gonna travel back home. We finished yet another operation. So there is one more before we go start doing the Arctic ones. So let's go and have a look what that one is. I don't think I had a contact device there. No. No, I have a contact device here and there, I think, in Pyramid. Not sure about Influx, and obviously at main base. Then let's have a look at main base. Go to main base and have a look at the contact device to see what the next operation is gonna be. But yeah, when going for the Arctic missions, I'm definitely gonna use Shiver Me Timbers. After all, Arctic mow in the Arctic makes sense, right? If you bring the normal mow into the Arctic, it gets the chilly debuff, so like, what, minus 5% speed or something. Bye bye, Sandworm. And yeah, I don't want speed debuffs on my mounts, so we'll be grabbing the Arctic mower then. Speed should be, once fully leveled, fully tiered up, fully talented up, I should say. Speed should be the same as for the normal mower, i.e. very fast. I'm actually wondering what these guys' speed and sprint speed are. Let's have a quick look, shall we? 1400 movement speed, 2600 sprint speed. And when we're back at the base, I'll check the MOA and the Arctic MOA as well for the speeds. Okay, I do have the speed saddle on for this 5% extra speed, but just 5%. Then for pheromone modules, that's way more effective. Like almost movement speed is almost 50%. Like 10 times that of the effect of the speed saddle. It does about double the stamina. 4 of the modules. Yeah, diminishing returns. That means the second, third and fourth combined is still less effective than the first one on its own. So yeah, even if I would have had a suit with like 8 slots and then 8 pheromone modules, like with the diminishing returns, the effect becomes so little. Like every second or every next module loses 50% effectiveness. So first module is 100% effective, second module is 50% effective, third module is 25% effective, fourth module 12.5% effective. So even if you have like 8 modules, modules 2 through 7 together won't be as effective as module number 1 on its own. I mean, it will getting closer and closer all the time, but it will never reach the same effectiveness. So yeah, even if they were to bring out a suit with like 8 module slots, I'm still gonna be staying at 4 pheromone modules. I will use them for carry modules or some. Because the patcher 2 modules for the slots, there's no diminishing returns there. Every slot giving you like 6, I believe, extra inventory slots. And you have the speed module, of which I have one in my inventory as well. That one does have diminishing returns. Let's see. This one, mass dampening module, 10% movement speed. So using duplicate modules will decrease their effect for every subsequent module. So you can get close to 20% extra movement speed with multiple modules. But you'll never reach 20%. So yeah, like say one of those 3 patcher modules and 4 pheromones would be a nice combo. Having the 78 inventory slots and still having 4 pheromone modules for all your main speed. I'll bring you back here. I'll grab all this. I'll come back for the tusk. First though, let's throw this one out. Visage is there. Drop off some bone, turn it into crushed bone. I have epoxy which I can throw in here. Animal foods to quickly throw out for now. Let's go grab the tusk and then we all have a look for the next operation. Oh yeah, I wanted to check the speeds of the mines. Hold on. 1500 movement speed, 2800 sprint speed. And yeah, same. See, so they're equally fast. Faster, although not by much, than the Zebra. I'm actually surprised. I would have thought I have mammoth trophies, okay. I would have thought the most to be noticeably faster than the Zebra. Well, I was wrong, but that's fine. Nothing wrong with being wrong, huh? Put the seeds in there. Throw the teas in here. There you go. Okay. Let's see. One left here. Combat and killing of creatures. Unlock sandworm bow and arrow blueprints account wide. I have them unlocked already because I have a character which already already has done the old mission before they like split out all the rewards. And I logged on with that character once. Actually, I played with it Friday. It's Sunday today. Friday. And before, and like at the moment I played with the character, or at least I dropped down in a prospect, those blueprints, those unlocks became like account wide instead of character wide. So every character in my account has those blueprints now, but sure.
The Lagos unit runs this show, but they're always looking out for good crews. They got a special kind of trouble. Maybe you heard rumors, but a sandworm's no joke. You'll need to track it down and get rid of the thing. Somehow.
Sure, I can do that. Objectives: Extermination Desert. Find and finish the sandworm menace. Well, it's going to be easy. For the Lagos unit, we have to go to the desert biome once again. Now, Icarus' native sandworm is an enduring threat to UDA operations in this region of the Terror Zone. It cannot be permitted to impede development any further. Our mission is to track the creature to its origin and destroy it. Risk assessment for this contract is judged extreme. Experienced contractors only. Well, I'd say I'm an experienced contractor, so let's do
The
this.
Lagos unit may be UDA, but 4 light years from Earth, they decide what flies and what dies out here. Right now, you're on your own. Not a lot of folk raising their hand to tangle with a sandworm. We got intel on the last place anyone saw it. Check your map and track it down. If you make it through, there'll be a payday waiting. Good luck.
Thank you. I don't expect any issues. So go to there. And for the first sandworm sighting, right? Search first sighting zone for worm sites. Even though we have already killed multiple sandworms, and I'll show you. Sandworm, is that tier 2? No, that's the cave worm. Sandworm must be tier 3 then. Yeah. See, I've already unlocked it, and I've actually already crafted it. Sandworm bow and arrow, spear and knife. Now this one is only going to give us like the bow and arrow, I believe. They split out the rewards over multiple operations. Possibly across multiple maps as well. I believe there's another one on sticks now, which you have to do for the spear and knife or something. Actually, you can see that. Yeah, sticks crescendo. That means new players, if they want to unlock the sandworm spear and knife, they will have to buy the sticks DLC, or at least have to play the sticks DLC and run that operation there. I mean, you don't have to buy it, you can, and that's how Icarus works. You can join a prospect started by someone with a DLC. You can join such a person's prospect and you can like basically fully participate without owning the DLC yourself. And that's something I do like about Icarus. It's very player oriented. Like if I start a Styx open world, anyone with the base game can join. You need the base game, but that makes sense. But even though you don't have the DLC, you can still join. And you can do all the unlocks and everything. The same goes for Prometheus. Prometheus, which introduces, by the way, new currency, red exotics. People can join a Prometheus prospect without owning the DLC. They can still earn the red exotics. They can still buy the Prometheus exclusive stuff in the workshop, unlock and buy. Very player oriented. I like that. Anyway, we are heading back to the deserts. I think I'm gonna put the zebra in here in sandbox base, and then I'll walk up and take out the sandworm. I should top up my green pills, by the way. I kind of forgot. That's fine though. Yes, like I said, sandworms are easy once you know their attack pattern. So I will demonstrate this during this here operation. Anyway, first they go into the deserts. Well, a sandworm sightings actually, so I don't think it's a sandworm itself already, so maybe better just bring the zebra there. Gonna be faster. And if it does pop up, I can always like build a quick shelter for the zebra and keep it safe that way. Okay. A little bit ago. Now I can run again. Because the experience stamina was full. Huh. Yeah, okay, if I want to go here, I should have taken the road through the forest that way. Right, let's have a look at those sandworm sightings, shall we? My food brushes are run out, so let's quickly consume some food, drink some from the canteen for my temperature. Okay, I must be in a search area now. I am indeed. Let's see if we can see something that resembles sandworm tracks. I mean, sandworm tracks, right? The thing travels underground, but ah, this here. Okay.
That's what you're looking for. Only one thing could have made that.
Mounted tracks indicates subterranean travel by a large creature or entity. Yeah. Next area. There. Let's go. Oh, there is a red storm in the forecast. And somehow I have a very low camera angle again. There we go. That's fixed. Just jump before you mount to mount. The mount to mount when you're up in the air. And you have like the higher camera angle. Why am I traveling south? Because I need to go through there. Gotcha. Another cave. Which is now closed. I thought I said in the patch notes that I had fixed that. Apparently not. Let's see, 1400. Still plenty of time. Oh, my man just, his food brushes ran out. So, you eat some of that. And you eat some of that. And before I give you this one, actually, what is your speed now? 12:53, 23:62. Yeah, Okay. See, increase movement speed in the desert. Yeah, heading south. Check. There we go. I already thought the stamina bar to be a tad small. It's like, let's see if we can find a sandworm. Would be fun. If you fight a sandworm in the mission where you have to track the sandworm first. 1500, maybe spend the night in a relocated base again. Are we in the... here. Rock debris has been violently dismantled, suggesting a creature able to pierce solid rock.
You're getting closer. I hope you're ready.
Sure. There, east. Search a third sighting. 1500, still plenty of daytime left. What I'm gonna do though is there you go. Now I'm no longer over encumbered, just in case. There's a small scorp, don't care about those. That's a big elephant. Appears to be the remains of acid digestion of animal matter. A large animal.
The kind of thing that does that, you better know exactly what you're doing chasing it down.
Yeah. First of all, we're gonna put you in safety. And two. Go. You go there. Now we have to kill an animal, smaller one, so let's go for the small antelope. Because a big antelope you cannot carry. Of course, take this one off my back first. Duh.
Try laying some bait to lure it out.
Where's my medical? Ooh, I can't. Okay. Shall I?
Try laying some bait to lure it out.
Where do I have to place the thing then? Place the corpse near burrow. I would say this is the burrow, right?
To lure it out.
Okay.
Try laying some bait to lure it out. Try laying some bait to lure it out.
Yeah, but where? Oh, traveling sandworm. Ah, see, I'm actually able to do some damage to the guy. Well, why do I have to place the carcass then? The burrow, right? Isn't that the burrow?
Try laying some bait to lure it out.
Where do I have to place it actually then? Okay, see if we can quickly find something in Discord about this. Because, what's this? Another examination mission. Examination deserts. Another examination mission again. Du, du, du. It was 4 years ago. Huh. Can't really find anything. Okay. Let's put another carcass down then. There you go. Grab that arrow back.
Try laying some bait to lure it out.
Yeah, do you think I'm trying, Sol? Come on, man. Be real here. Do they need another animal, maybe? Shimmy?
Try laying some bait to lure it out.
Maybe antelope isn't good? Nope, not a shimmy either. Okay, let's quickly go to the relocated base and quickly sleep and come back in the morning. Yeah, anyone have an idea what I'm doing wrong? Do I have to, like, I don't know, place the corpse in a very specific location or something? Or well, I lost that ramp. That's fine though. Like I said, maybe I have to place in a very, very specific location. I don't know. Oh. Duh. There. Okay. Sorry. Completely overlooked that one. Check. Well, that means I'm gonna grab the shelter. I was like, I'll leave it there so I can reuse it in the morning. Since that's not gonna be working, since we're gonna have to travel somewhere else, I better take the shelter with me straight away. Yeah, sorry, suddenly I noticed this skull icon on the HUD. That's completely my fault. I should have looked better. Anyway, relocated base it is. So you can spend the night there. Yeah, not much difference in distance. Relocated and sandbox, 7 pillars. Which one? Sandbox. They're about equally close, and relocated base at least already has everything, so I don't have to make a campfire and a bedroll, etc, etc. Righty. Remember this one? Plant's still there. Funny. That's what I like about open world. All this mission stuff stays, or a bunch of the mission stuff stays. Righty. Thirsty? No longer. Good. Advantage of having the base here with a water trough. Right. Now we go to the skull icon on the map. Because that's where the burrows is gonna be. And that's where we have to put a carcass down. Gotcha. Alrighty. What's the time? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna finish this here operation. And then I'm gonna grab me some dinner, actually. And then tonight is gonna be grounded with Echo. Per her request. Where's the burrows? Here's the burrows. There's 2. Okay. Um, okay. Well, we'll see what's gonna happen. First of all, kill something there. Gonna make our shelter again. Give me the ghost image, please. Thank you very much. 1, 2, above the cliff face for some extra security.
Try laying some bait to lure it out.
Apparently I can't ride on a mount when I'm carrying a chamois on my shoulders. Kinda makes sense. There you are. Right.
Try laying some bait to lure it out.
Oh well, don't you worry. But it is interesting that there are two burrows here. I wonder, will this mean I'm gonna have to fight two of them?
Try laying some bait to lure it out.
Okay, now I only see one. There were two, right? There were two. Oh well.
All right. This is what you
Okay.
came for.
So, sandworm 1-on-1. Knife. Go in. Stab him in the face. And then go back. He's doing a single spin. Now, depending on your attack speed, I can hit him like 9 times. Then I have to pull back. Then he's gonna do a double spin. And then he's gonna do a single spin. Then he's gonna do a double spin. This is basically his attack pattern. If you go too far away, he's gonna spit at you. The reason I did grab a green pill is just in case I'm going too far away and he's gonna spit. So at least now I'm protected against poisonous spit. Make sure you pull back in time, because if he's gonna do this spinny attack and you're too close, he's gonna kick you out. And basically, he's gonna kick you away a fair amount. Yeah. This is a lunge. You can actually see by the way he moves. Now he's gonna do a single spinny. Double spin. Stay close enough so he isn't gonna spit. Single spin. Double spin. Also, if you do this with a knife, you hit him a lot of times, so you will end up with a lot of scales. Single spin. And there he goes. See?
Ooh, man. That thing did not go down easy.
Well, actually, he went down easy.
Seriously. You cooked it, friend. All
Yeah.
in a day's work.
Like I said, once
You
you...
don't get far around here without the Lagos unit's help. And they're gonna like this.
Once you know the attack pattern of the sandworm, and thanks for the compliment, Alex. Good game. Yeah. Like I said, once you know the attack pattern, single spin and then a double spin, becomes very easy to kill a sandworm. Very easy. Okay, drop that in there. Oh, food. You want some food. And I can put this one back on the back here. Eat that. And eat that. And eat that. Pet you. Can put the animal foods back in. So I'm no longer over encumbered. You aren't over encumbered either. Oh yeah. But yeah, you can collect a lot of the sandworm scales this way. Because every time you hit a sandworm, he loses a scale. Now if you go in with weapons which do a lot of damage, so you hit him less times, he loses less scales. Now with a knife, you still do a decent amount of damage, but you have to hit him a lot of times, so you get a lot of scales as well. If you're like collecting them scales, you just go in a couple of attacks and then do 1 or 2 rounds where you don't attack him but you pick up the scales. I mean, very easy to collect tons and tons of sandworm scales. Sandworm and the black wolf as well, they're very easy once you have a bit of experience. Very easy to take down. And actually the Scorpion King, the big Scorp, also became a lot easier once I figured out like, hey, with the composite armor you can face tank him quite a lot and like hit him in the face with a knife. You can kite him and then shoot arrows and then run, but you can also like kite him whilst hitting him with a knife, basically face tanking his attacks. Okay, it'll cost you like 1 or 2 health potions, but it isn't that dangerous. You can always take a quick pause from the fight by going off of the big rock he spawns on. So you can, you have the time to quickly grab a health potion. You might want to use a green pill when fighting a Scorpion King though. Especially the phases where he's underground but he pops his tail up and pokes around with his tail. That one does do poison damage, so you might want to have a green pill active at that point. But yeah, even Scorpion King isn't too hard. Now, back in the day, before I knew the attack pattern of the sandworm, I stayed at distance and like shooting with arrows and trying to dodge the spits. You can't really dodge them that well. But once I figured out the attack pattern, the sandworm became trivial. So you can go out to your own open world and try and replicate this. And tell me how it went. My food bus needs renewing and stocking up on foods as well. Okay, continuing our trek northeast. Yeah, we'll just keep the outside of the river instead of traveling across the base island. $1,000 the lag spike. Alrighty. Almost home. See the base from here. Right there. And walk a little to regen some stam. final sprint, the end sprint. And there we are, back home. Lovely. Here you go in and there. Take all that. The exotics we can throw in here. We have 180 exotics again. That goes there. I'll bring this guy to the pen. There you go. Hey, little one. How you doing? No eggs, that's fine. First of all though, before I forget, food. Which reminds me. Yeah, I already lost one again. That's fine though. I have a whole bunch of stringy meat in the deep freeze anyway. No longer need to manually destroy the plate. And this can go there. Lovely. So yeah, I'm gonna call it for now. I'm gonna grab me some dinner. And I'll be back in somewhere between an hour and a half and 2 hours. I will be back with a co-op Grounded. I won't leave you without anything to watch though. Let's have a look which channel to raid in the meantime. Let's see. Oh, here's an English speaking Icarus. Oh, sure. We can have a quick look here. Anyway, I hope you folks enjoyed watching me play. If you did enjoy watching me play and want to get notified next time I stream again, feel free to hit that follow button. Or if you watch this on YouTube and you want to get notified next time I upload something, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Like would be appreciated as well. I do stream multiple times a week. Monday Grounded, Tuesday generally Icarus, Thursday Icarus, Friday Icarus or Grounded, and the weekends if I'm home, again mixture of Icarus and Grounded. So yeah, like I said, if you want to get notified next time I stream, feel free to hit that follow button. Other than that, thanks for being here, I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time, and I hope I will see you folks around.